In today's video, we'll be talking about the significance of vaping in the youth demographic and why it's become such a big problem. So first, we'll be talking about the overall significance of vaping in the teen demographic. So there's currently an e-cigarette epidemic among youth in the United States. According to CDC, e-cigarettes entered the market around 2007, and then between 2011 and 2015, e-cigarette use among U.S. middle and high school students increased 900%. A study by the FDA and the CDC estimated that more than 2 million U.S. middle and high school students reported currently using e-cigarettes in 2021. This is actually a decrease from previous years, but this can kind of be contributed to the rise of anti-vaping campaigns and organizations, as well as a rise in cases relating to vaping illnesses. But I think the biggest drop was during the COVID-19 pandemic. So experts do say that they're not sure that the drop will maintain in coming years. So the study by the FDA and the CDC also found that 1 in 4, so 27.6% high school students, and about 1 in 12, 8.3 middle school students who already use e-cigarettes use them every day. So this kind of shows how addictive vapes can be. So next we'll be talking about Joule. So Joule, this data is a little bit old. Joule is currently not the top-selling e-cigarette brand in the United States with youth anymore. This is a striking change seen in new data, is because the popularity of Joule has gone down, and it was once the dominant e-cigarette maker. And this is because the FDA banned flavored pods in early 2020. So now Joule only sells menthol and tobacco flavors. But the latest survey showed that Puff Bars, which sells a variety of flavors, is the most popular brand among youth, with 26% of regular high school e-cigarette users reporting Puff as their usual brand. And this change reflects a loophole in federal regulations that allow flavors to be sold in disposable e-cigarettes while banning them in the pods go in refillable cartridge-based devices that companies like Joule sell. So even though the data says that on this slide says that Joule is currently the top-selling e-cigarette brand, and that's a little bit outdated, the overall message that this slide is trying to talk about stays the same. So this brand produces e-cigarettes that look like USB drives, and this can be shown in pictures to the left. And all their vaping devices, so not just Joule, but other vaping devices too, have a large amount of nicotine in the liquid in their cartridges, which is a 5% concentrate. And according to the manufacturer, a single Joule pod contains as much nicotine as a pack of 20 regular cigarettes. So Joule is being used by middle school and high school students all around the United States, both at home and at school. And when this study was published, it said that 2/3 of Joule users aged 15 to 24 did not know that Joule always contains nicotine. So the problem is that Joule profited off of kids, but then claimed that they never advertised to children, although their ads, if you search them up, ads from like around 2016 and that time clearly show people that are younger than adults wearing teen style clothing, using pods and stuff like that. So the next thing we'll be talking about is the reasons for the current situation. So the first one is that many teens do not know that vaping is harmful. As astonishing as it does sound, a lot of them think that it's a safe alternative to smoking, and they're like, oh, this is just flavored water, when really it's not. The second is, as I just said, the belief that they're a safe alternative to smoking. The third reason is that there are various liquid flavors such as fruit and candy. The fourth reason is easy availability and attractive advertisements, as we talked about companies targeting youth. And the fifth one is that they're easy to hide from adults like teachers and parents because of how they look. Some are shaped like pens, some like USBs, and so on and so forth.